I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna assume it means good things.
Okay, and speaking of good things, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to our most stable stream ever.
Exactly. So, last time things were going great.
Mhm.
Things were happening. Uh, okay, good. It did save.
Oh,
things
thank God.
things were happening. I think we just got back into the factory. I think, yeah. We were in the factory walking around, trying to film that movie when all of a sudden the power at my house went out. And that's
Yeah.
why that ended right where we were. But you know
hmm
what? That's all fine. That's all, good and all that because we are back again to play some more Frank
Frank
Stone.
Stone.
Last time it was Deceased by Daybreak. This time we're Silent by Sunrise. Let's hop back in. Joined in with my, lower experts of lower experts, the lower X of DBD himself.
Yep. I'm the Lorax. I speak with the memes.
Exactly. I don't remember any of these characters' names.
That's fine.
No, wait, I remember one. Sam. Sheriff Sam Green. I think
Yes.
this is Chris, I think. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I'm
this
pretty
is
sure.
Chris.
We got Chris and it's either Jamie or Jaime. I can't remember which.
Jaime. I remember it's Jaime because every time I read the subtitles, I kept reading it as Jamie, and I had to keep correcting myself. No, it's Jaime.
We got Sam's son.
Yeah, Sam's son,
Just
whose name is
haven't you ever talked to your dad about that?
wait for it, Robert.
The
Like I was
Nice.
saying, Robert.
with Frank Stone?
We have
The
the other,
director, who's the main character, or the other girl.
yeah, the I guess we'll call her the cinematographer because we're playing as
Yeah,
Chris,
right.
the director.
That's right.
Knowing what he went through.
She's the one who got the one's the one who got famous.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad.
All right, we're having like a kind of a heart to heart to Robert, but we keep walking off the beaten path.
Yeah.
You know he fucked with my shoulder.
Sorry, Rob. Can I call you Rob? Sorry, Rob.
Can't use it.
Oh, Bert.
Never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frank
I didn't know
face to
a
face.
showdown in the furnace with the serial killer would be intense.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Where one
That
of them
was all-
died and the other one was maimed.
What else did he tell you?
Yeah, I thought it was all laughs.
Just that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go over here.
No man.
On the topic of
What is
what would be level 1 trauma, would a rebar through your shoulder be
Look in his
a
eye.
maiming type injury, or is that something that's recoverable?
It depends on where in the shoulder it is. Cause like, I'm trying to think. Shoulder's connected by muscle, not tendon. The muscle. I'm pretty sure. If it was only like superficial in the muscle, you might recover.
Yeah,
If it like ripped the muscle in half, that's not happening.
yeah, it didn't exactly show where exactly he got stabbed, but he pulled himself off of it, which I can't imagine is great for the muscle.
No. I think because it's also not a lot of space.
As I was going to say,
As I was saying for the fifth,
That's aggressive about
as I was saying for the fifth time, Chris, before he walked off yet again
But
to go down another dead end.
me too.
That literally was a dead end. There was nothing
Yeah,
over
there
there.
was nothing. You had to squeeze past too.
Just a little lighting bug there.
hmm
Why did they make so many paths if there's nothing to do? Because that's where I was, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Aha.
Someone
See,
had a hammer here.
there used to, yeah, a hammer. Probably.
Is it a hammer? It looks hammer shaped. Yeah. Or not. No,
Like a
it's
really,
just not nice.
a really thick hammer, or I guess it could be, not quite a pickaxe, but like something you would. Well, that wouldn't make sense though, because this is an iron plant.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like a quarry,
coal mine.
yeah, if it was like a quarry or like a coal mine, then I could see this being like kind of like a smaller hammer to like crush things. But I don't know why you would need that for an iron working plant or a steel mill. Yeah, it's a steel mill. Nearly there.
Nearly there. Plot's almost here, guys.
Oh, I thought that was like a little bone. That's just a crushed up water bottle. Okay.
Plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing.
This is where we hunt the pirate's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna be a cop like your dad?
This is the wall we got to break through.
I like movies too. That's kind of.
Oh, sorry,
All
Rob.
right.
You know, I really enjoy your interest. Oh, okay. Never mind.
As I was going to say.
They decided on a perfect way to do that.
Horror movies, especially.
It is kind of funny. Although he could just follow us, 2 feet to the left.
Hang out.
And continue talking.
Ooh, sorry, Rob.
Don't I?
Sorry, Rob. There's less plot this way, so we gotta check it out.
There's secrets to not be found. And these fucking dead ends with nothing in them.
It's just so tempting.
Knock it off.
Yeah, knock it off. Going off dead ends everywhere. Today's stair climbing journey is brought to you by Peach Sake.
Go on your own journeys. It may take a half a bottle or a full one, but you'll go on a journey.
Last chance to turn back. Who drew these?
Also, why? Because there's nothing in these other ways.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about it, so this plant, 20-ish years ago, was the place where a bunch of serial killings happened. And then,
I guess it would be like 15.
Yeah, we'll just say 15 to 20-ish years ago, somewhere in between there. So that happened very shortly after the serial killer was caught.
Executed.
Very shortly after the serial killer was killed, they shut the plant down, and it got closed off and condemned. So I guess maybe after that, somebody went back into the weird
sewers, the French catacombs in Boston or wherever.
Yeah, I don't want to call them sewers because they don't connect to anything like waste wise. They're literally just an underground passage
Storm drain.
because they don't lead anywhere.
Come on.
Linda, that's her name.
No more standing,
Linda.
Lapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
Lapping our yap sacks.
I'll sack my yap as much as I want, I'll have you know.
Yeah, like what is this infrastructure? Because oh god,
Scurry face.
I'm sure it's nothing.
My favorite scene.
And cut. How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right?
So what was
We're
that
done.
scene supposed to tell us?
Picture wrap on Murderville. Way to go, everybody!
I think that was his final bit, dying at the end of the movie.
But then they also
How come we didn't get the option?
then they also film a scene where he got his arm cut off. Because that's like our first thing we did with Jaime was him going like,
Yeah.
I'll never give up my sister. You have to cut off my arm or whatever, alien scum. And they cut off his arm. He has his arm
I
back.
didn't think you'd actually do it.
A little premature with the face sucking.
Insistent. She's all business.
True. Yeah, we were playing her very
She's
just
going
like
places.
to the point. Yeah, she knows she's heading to bigger and better things.
Before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right. Yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our
How
back.
come you're keeping that unfolded piece of A4 paper in your back pocket, Robert?
We could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
It's fine. We set this in Alabama, so you know all things work out.
In mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
They did a good job modeling Linda's face so that it looks like her older model.
Mm-hmm.
Or it looks believable that it would turn into her older model.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm not nearly knowledgeable enough on how aging works to know, like, nuh-uh,
Yeah.
it should look like this or that. I'm like, nah, it's convincing enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, if you like look at like anything aside from like baby pictures,
Did you see
people
something?
tend to still have some of their features as they age.
Yeah,
There's just like believable things that happen with aging.
Nothing.
yeah. It's kind of funny because I lost a lot of weight recently. Well, you know, semi-recently. When I look at my older pictures, the only things that I recognize of myself are my eyes, my nose, my lips, because my whole face shape changed. I don't have a round head
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, that's like one of the big things too. Is like with weight.
I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Oh yeah, we have Bonnie, who is one of the mothers
Other
of the
main
other
character's mother.
other main character's mother.
At home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
And that's all I'm good for?
no. I mean, that,
Bail out.
Linda, what do I mean?
Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do.
Yeah.
I get the feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say. And that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you do.
She already has a crew shirt on too.
How did she get that?
Distractions on my set.
But for whatever reason, they spent their entire like remainder budget on getting these crew shirts, but they only planned for one person to wear them, which is Linda, who's not wearing it.
But they got 3 extra shirts.
Yeah, that are. I mean, I guess Bonnie could be wearing what was supposed to be Linda's, but then why did they have Robert's? Because Robert wasn't planned.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if she bought like, because I'm assuming shirts are expensive at this point, or printing shirts would be expensive at this point. They wouldn't have, unless they bought one for each of them, and then they just decided not to wear them.
Yeah. Oh, wait, continue. A continue button. Can't do that. The harshest flame yields the hardest steel. Howard Kinsey Tester.
Tester. Yeah.
That's a strange last name.
Yeah. It's like a medieval Europe last name. Probably like a family that I'm surprised lasted as long as it did, of royal taste testers. Fear the future.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
here's our trinket box.
I'm glad I have an extremely tight close-up of this.
Yeah.
Actually, real
Yeah,
quick,
thanks, Robert.
I need to turn the fan on in my room. I forget that my computer is effectively a 1400 watt
heater.
space heater.
Guess.
Because immediately as soon as I start playing games, it heats up the room so quick. So I just like 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, even though I'll have a little window AC unit in my room to help keep the temps down a little bit. I don't just run it on like full blast because it'd be loud, especially when we're recording.
Oh yeah.
And you know, also just so I'm not just sucking up power unnecessarily. I'm not exactly paying, dollar for dollar for electricity, but I try to mind how much I'm using because I know that I can use up a substantial amount if I just leave everything on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's it.
I thought there would have been at least one trinket or something in the sewers.
Yeah.
Whatever they were.
I mean, I felt like I looked everywhere because it's never just on the ground. They've always had the trinkets in a little box.
Yeah,
Or like it'd be a doll, but the doll would be pretty obvious.
Ooh, that is pretty big.
Actually, was that a hollow? I'd have to look back if that was the exact same one that Sam got impaled on. Because that was hollow,
like it.
which means that it should have punched out a bigger portion of him than I thought it would.
Right where my dad came
Because it would have cut that portion out, not just, push it out of the way.
I always had a mental picture of it. Now that I'm
Like
actually
a hole punch.
I don't know, it's different.
Come on, Robert, just say it. The last time you were here, you were but a baby.
No, Jaime was the
Oh,
baby.
that's right.
our
Yeah,
head
Jaime is the baby. Right. Oh, hey, there it is.
How are we gonna get to that though?
It's impossible. There's literally no way we can cross this gap.
Jumping's not allowed in this kind of game.
The floor is lava, as is the furnace.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, is that what the furnace would look like on the inside?
I don't. Is the whole thing supposed to be the furnace?
Actually, that's a good point. Because when they had their showdown, this whole bit of the floor was on fire.
Yeah.
But, like, why would you just have a giant open furnace like
Pit
this?
that you can walk around.
That wouldn't make any sense. Like, that being the furnace, like, I don't even think that's the... No, yeah, that's the furnace. That being a furnace makes sense because it's enclosed, so you can actually heat things up. This is just wasting heat.
Yeah, like if it was something for like so you could probably move it with this.
Yeah, but I don't have the
tools, the
like
parts.
a wheel or something. Probably needs part.
Needs part. Unless this is for like runoff or something.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of. But like, yeah, now that I think about it, I have no idea why that part was on fire.
Because scary.
Yeah, it's blocked off too.
It has this like little under tray thing. Maybe that's for air to move around, so like air can like get sucked in underneath it, which would indicate either that's leading to the open pit, which means that is supposed to be an active burning pit, or that's the trough leading to the furnace to give it underflow. Because you do need the air to actually reach the source and not just the top of the flame.
Yeah, so that's just gonna burn itself out.
Well, don't just stand around, guys.
Get to filming.
Well, fine. I
guess that's not the door.
Okay, I'm lost. What am I doing?
Now we gotta find the plot. The one time we're looking for it.
Oh, bag. Okay.
Here's what we're gonna
Well, get to work.
Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I'll follow.
How are we getting our light source? Cause oh, okay.
Chris, crop it, I should say.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
I don't know if that'd be enough light either. Cause like,
Also, I'm gonna need you to hold it steady, Robert.
All set?
cause dark. It's nighttime. That's just like one kind of weaker light source. And an older camera, which these older cameras had
As a matter of fact,
a pretty small pinhole to better like bring sharpness because the lenses weren't as sharp.
maybe I'd feel better. Anyone else?
But that means that,
Is there?
low light wasn't that great.
No one said it was.
Already lost mom and dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
I like that he talks like I do when I'm trying to do my edgy pro tag.
Ser- Yeah,
Selfish. I'm doing this for you.
yeah. Slight grit to make it seem like they either smoke or gargle gravel, but they don't. It's just naturally like that because that's how cool they are.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Where's your voice, Chris?
Do you trust me?
Yes, of course.
Then you know what I have to do.
Linda, we need to see more than just his chin.
And cut.
Never mind the scary monster noises.
That was sick.
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great. Thanks.
Yeah, can we talk about the camera work though?
You're grown right.
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
We are. What was it talking for then?
You just gonna
no. He's not perfect.
Jaime, it was perfect.
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
Yeah, you had the gritty voice. You were like protective,
You okay?
Yeah.
totally like a big brother.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel
You don't count.
Join the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought I was okay?
Yeah,
Where's
best
Bonnie's
in
impression?
New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm
Man, avant-garde before Sundance existed. I guess.
Oh,
I don't actually know when Sundance started.
But,
that's a good question.
What?
you really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
Making a movie?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is?
Also, Bonnie, it wasn't Jaime that wrote those lines, it was Linda.
I scrubbed my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
Damn. Casual.
But we played Linda, I guess in the future we played Linda as like not cold, or sorry, not uncaring but cold with Bonnie's kid. So what do
Yeah,
we,
but I feel like
maybe it could be we were hoping for Bonnie, but then Bonnie moved on, so that's why we're cold
Yeah.
to her kid.
yeah, because like she knows Bonnie well at this point.
True.
You want to come outside with me for
Yeah, I guess they did mention in the last part we did that her and Jaime were friends for a long time, like childhood friends. Chris is the one that's
Because it
new
looks
to
like
town.
they're all. Yeah, it looks like they like grew up together. Because we know at the very least Robert's from town.
Yeah.
Linda and Jaime, yeah, probably are.
I just wanted to tell you.
Yeah, it seems like they didn't give like an exact time that Chris moved to town, but they did
Me too.
indicate that Chris isn't originally from town.
Me also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah.
Well, don't put it in the can yet. You want it, you want it to air first before you
Yeah.
put it in the can.
We should keep exploring this.
It's also, yeah, she's right. You got a shit ton of more work to do for the movie.
Just get like one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind. we'll get all the attention in the world. They should look for that place from the newspaper.
Definitely won't make this movie cursed.
Hey, Chris.
Look at that beer bottle down there. Old LT.
Holy,
What can you see?
Dirt.
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it.
Fireflies.
A little.
I don't know how many there are, but like, there's at least a few thousand.
Focus on this strange object.
Ah, rats.
What's that?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on.
Ranking.
That did.
You
Reload the camera. That was fast.
She got a really fast arm.
Ain't that something? Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great.
I don't know. It really just kind of
Wasn't
looks
really
like you're
clear.
looking at the dirt and you're just getting some like particle effects.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, you know, I
Could be
suppose
anything.
it could be anything, but like I don't know if that's necessarily going to be interesting in the film.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, I don't know what their like effects budget is gonna look like.
True.
If they'll be able to spice that up a bit.
Also, I'd have to look up. I wonder how people did effects back in this time.
I
Like,
think
they're-
most were
they're not-
practical. Well, 70s was practical.
Because they're
This is the
they're not
80s.
recording. They're not recording to digital media. They're recording to film.
Mm-hmm.
There was a way to do effects on film and post. I just don't know what the methods were.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. Then he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
Guess so.
No, I don't think it's weird. He's obsessed about this place.
I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Finally.
Oh, the clown.
Always clowns.
Oh, you didn't get the little like pop up with the quote. Oh,
Yeah, so maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime.
Oh yeah, isn't there something that's supposed to pop up for them?
Not this way.
didn't get it that time.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime.
Oh yeah, the scene of the crime again.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's more like an obsession. And it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was
Adam?
dealing with all the stress. Or
Oh, when did I pick that up?
he sort of started researching all
Yeah,
Also, why there's no sound effects?
Non-traditional.
they didn't want to post over Robert.
No.
Wait, you don't mean like occult stuff?
Look, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you did.
I don't want to
You can go on.
Dad's dealing with his demons by summoning them.
Whatever you say.
Everyone fights their demons their own way. Some people, go to therapy.
What am I doing with this?
Some people write stories. My dad, he likes to box.
I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Aha.
Oh yes, the yellow, to let you know you're supposed to climb that.
Yeah, I was actually I was watching reviews for like games. I forgot which game, but they brought forth an idea that does make a lot of sense. They were talking about like as like graphical fidelity for games increase with games that have like parkour and platforming and that type of stuff. It's probably going to get tougher and tougher to indicate to players where they can and cannot climb. Because like in older games, like it would be very obvious what parts are climbable because they kind of stick out. Think like old cell shaded animation, like it very clearly I didn't touch anything. It very clearly like stands out.
Yeah.
But with like modern games, because everything's so high res, not everything's gonna like stick out for what's interactable.
Yeah.
Which is why like they were saying like, although it is funny that like all the climbable stuff is painted yellow, they're like there's
It's
probably
gonna
not like
get worse.
yeah, they're saying like it's probably not going to like go away unless they make it in games where like everything is climbable instead of only the things that are designated as climbable are climbable.
Yeah, like the Assassin's Creed approach.
Yeah, because like
Or if it's not climbable, they just won't let you.
yeah, because like in AC, you can effectively climb if there is a ledge, it is climbable. But in games like this, the game's not going to let you climb over this bar because that's just not in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could climb over that bar, it'd be yellow to indicate to you that yes, you can climb here.
Also, if Chris can do this jump, what's her name? Linda could have made that jump to the trinket.
She's a cinematographer, not a stunt person.
Not a gymnast. Interesting. What
how
is
come-
this thing?
Well, it's another trinket, but I'm not getting the pop-ups anymore.
Check your settings.
There shouldn't be any settings. Plus, I don't even know that you could turn those
did you
settings
do the
off.
inspect?
Yeah, I was doing it.
Oh, it was moving the camera, not clicking.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just bugged out this section or something. I don't know.
They updated the game, no more pop-ups. People were complaining about them too much.
It reminded them too much of Ubisoft. Which I will grant them. Ubisoft has gotten better at cleaning up their UI. But there's a reason why people call it the Ubisoft UI, where it just clutters the screen with everything.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
I can tell by the machines and the sign that says machine shop.
Yep.
It is. Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
Totally. Nice work, Chris.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
Yes.
Yeah.
You really think we're gonna find anything the police miss?
I mean, could you be a bit more natural on that? Yes.
The train?
Yeah.
Nah, one take.
Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
But why?
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
Almost like they couldn't get it down safely.
If it's even possible to get up there.
Let's find a way. Come on.
I just like that idea of like, yeah, we have about 24 confirmed victims. Do we want to check the one place left in Frank's killing room? Nah.
What could be up there? What could possibly be up there that we haven't found already?
It's all the way up there. There's no way he can get up there. There's no ladders or a crane. Or
No
the
sort
fact
of
that it's
machinery.
suspended by a machine. They even mentioned that although they found like a bunch of victims, they didn't find all the parts to the victims too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can I go down there? Ooh, I can.
Careful. I'm assuming this is a game where your characters can die. I'm just wondering what kind of situations they're going to be put into.
I'd be surprised if it was during an exploration type scene, because as far as
Robert
I
found something, I guess. Oh, it's over there.
we'll get to that. Oh, it's a gin.
Of course it is.
Step aside, Robert. I know how to fix this. Kick.
Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Robert, you gotta do your skill checks. Come on.
Don't worry, Robert. I might just be a
Can I ask you something?
high schooler. I think. But I know how to fix a gas generator.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not. That wasn't.
Wasn't what?
Because, Robert, I'm scared by the idea of competition with Chris. It's literally, as soon as he came in, Chris all of a sudden stopped spending time with me.
All do it together. Like
Plus Linda.
just us.
And
I think Linda was his best friend. Yeah.
I'm just in the way. That
Wow, they gave us no good options. They really railroaded us into this
do I
jealous Jaime story.
do I want to be impatient or do I want to be petulant?
Jaime does strike me as petulant.
Yeah. Because I think I do remember in the last part, he was like talking with Linda and he's like,
My girlfriend.
what's all that about?
That was one of your options.
Yeah. I was like, what's all that about?
And you know what she spends 80% of her time doing when we're together? Talking about
you.
how amazing her boyfriend is.
Funny that she never says those things when I'm around.
Actually kind of annoying.
What's up, party people? So that door over there needs power for it to open. Generator?
But why?
Unfortunately, it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be.
Did the purple guy make this factory where doors require power to open? Oh, it's a garage door. Okay.
Even so, this is the 80s. These are normal garage doors.
I'd say
Oh, that's pretty huge. Never mind.
yeah, I would
Some kind of
say
a regular garage door.
yeah, although even then I would say that surely they would make like a mechanical pulley type system just in case the power goes out and they need to open it.
Because this is like the idea, especially around this time, is that it's just a bunch of big burly dudes working this place. They'll be strong enough to move that thing.
I don't know. We saw, what was his name? Thomas Jefferson, the old
Oh, yeah.
security dude.
He doesn't count. He's not working the steel mill.
True, he did say, "I work at the mill, not in the mill."
It's just him and the dog.
A
Why didn't
key.
you focus on that from the start? It was like right there, and he just didn't focus on it.
A key. A key.
What's here?
A key.
Some parts.
Yes, what is
Oh.
here?
No, this is the door. What the fuck is this door?
That's like a security door kind of thing. But also, why? Employees only? Is that why? What if the power goes out? You gotta lock your employees in there?
So, I mean, I think this is supposed to be like one of those like magnetic type door systems, I think.
Mhm.
Well, if it was a magnetic one, and power went out, then I don't know if it would hold the door because it'd be an electromagnet. But if it's not powered, then it's not
Like it would be
magnetized.
something running through.
Yeah. But I was thinking in my head, like, well, you probably wouldn't want that for real life, because then that would, all people have to do is cut the power and they can
The
get
power,
in.
yeah.
But I was like, well, I don't know how it would work if it was default to magnetized, unless that has like its own battery. It'd make more
Like
sense.
emergency battery.
Yeah, it'd make more sense if it was like a hydraulic type system. So it has like hydraulics that, put in, like dams or blockers or something. But never mind that. We gotta find parts to fix the generator.
Wire, probably. Nope. Okay, never mind. This door. Nope, that's not it.
Ooh.
Ooh, a rock.
Generator?
Yeah,
alternator? That
totally.
looks like an alternator to me.
Yeah.
Okay, alternator, which I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to combustion engines, but I don't know if you have to. I don't know if an alternator is required. We already tried that door. I don't know if an alternator is required to get the generator to start. It won't. I guess it won't stay going with that one though, unless there's a battery.
I think that's the actual like conversion, right?
Oh, actually, that's good. Yeah, that's a good point. That's what would actually be getting the power to go out, probably, not to self-sustain itself. I was thinking more like a car.
Yeah, I only learned that recently when my battery had like just crapped out, and when they were checking, I was like, the alternator's fine. It's just your battery's not holding shit anymore.
Yeah. Aha, yep.
This might work with the generator.
Random bolt.
That's all we
That'll
needed.
fix it.
It just needed a new alternator. That's all it was.
I guess so. I mean, I guess technically, yeah, if it's just not producing power, I guess the alternator could do that. However, depending on how long this is sat here, this would need way... This is the same problem as, like, the cars in Jurassic World, where they just walk up to those, like, 80-year-old cars and just... I think they literally put in gas and start it, and people are like, no, that's not fucking working. Okay.
What are you talking about? The dinosaurs took care of them.
Exactly. True. They drove them around, like, kind of once a month to keep the battery charged. They changed the oil, I don't even know if transmission fluid stays that good over that amount of time.
There are actually skill checks. I love that.
While holding RT, I say, okay, sure.
Yeah, there you go. Great skill check. Be careful. Failing those skill checks, you'll alert the killer.
Just cuts off my hands. Time to install this bolt with my bare hands.
Also, yeah, it took you that long to put an alternator into place.
You gotta time the belts and all that. I'm more concerned on how he's tightening down that fastener with no tools. Which, I mean, that's something that is something I do as well. I'll tighten screws without a screwdriver.
And then tighten it.
Yeah, I'll... Because I can turn it with my fingers really quick, but I'll get it to torque with a tool, because I can't do that with my fingers.
Yeah.
Even though I think I have pretty good gripping strength, just from years of martial arts training. Like, it's funny. I really do need to work out more, but if there's one part of my body that's like super toned, it is my forearms.
Oh yeah.
There's like no squishiness to my forearms. They are solid.
That's like when back at Mizzou, I would see people who used to do rock climbing, and you could just see every single like muscle in their forearms.
Yeah. Oop, upside. Now, there we go. Nice.
Is that on a rail or is it pretty free with the movement?
That one felt a little on rails, but the other one before was pretty free.
Delicious. Nothing. Oh, hold on. There we go.
I would
Now
not
we're
walk
cooking
on
with
this.
What are you talking about? It looks stable.
There's
you can see
there's
the
no way
light
in
through
fuck
it.
there's no way in fuck I would walk on. You could literally see through it.
See, it's sturdy.
These panels are literally like plywood or foam board suspended with metal rails and no support in between. Oh, okay, so that's where the key is. But before I go down, just to make sure. Okay. Break the legs.
Okay. What have we here?
You got your trinket box. Just check.
Which, we don't need to check because we already
We've only
picked up
got one.
ours. Yeah. But Key.
So, what do you unlock, little key?
Probably says on the tag.
F stone.
Oh, it unlocks the stone. Got it.
This is the key to Stone's heart. What if it doesn't I mean, we know it's going to, but what if it didn't unlock this door? He'd be like, well, time to start stacking furniture to get back up.
Yep. Is actually the key is going to save our lives at the end of the game. We're going to show it to Frank. He's going to be like, I was human once.
Oh,
It has been so long since someone called me Stone.
could be a real connection to Frank Stone.
You think?
Yes.
Who else could it be?
No, this is actually Fred Stone's key. Frank's non-evil twin.
Yeah, Fred was the good twin.
See if the key unlocks the boxcar.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. He's
Yeah.
watching us.
I still like the idea that that during the because as a serial killer, it wouldn't just be police; it would be a federal investigation for
Yeah.
serial killing. Typically,
Yeah, the FBI would come in.
yeah, because like I don't know. I guess I'd have looked into specifics, but like I think even if the case doesn't get tried federally, I think the FBI usually get involved with serial killers
After
for
it
like
gets-
research.
Yeah, after like a certain threshold.
Yeah, probably. I think a lot of it is for like kind of researching and that type of stuff. But anyways, despite all the investigators that would have been here, they definitely did not think to check the office where the keys are.
Or the boxcar. And just break the lock.
Still need to go up.
Amir, that'd be illegal to pick locks. We may have a search warrant for everything on the premises, but we're not gonna break locks. Now, if it was a door, different story, but lock, nah, can't do it.
Too strong.
It's made of metal.
I have morals, thank you.
Speaking of which, actually, it's gonna date us just a little bit, but speaking of which, I'm not following it like super close, but the lawyers for one P of the diddling,
Yes.
they complained that the police were a little too thorough with their search and seizures at his properties and finding all their
no.
evidence. It's like not all that should get released. We don't know if everything was needed. Some of it might not be necessary.
Yeah, but some of it might be.
So I don't know if you've seen there was like some I think it was like one video got leaked that's showing him like beating up one of his people that he was, to speak lightly of it, keeping around against their will.
Yeah.
Showing him beating her up, and they were complaining like, that video shouldn't have gotten leaked. Obviously the attorney general leaked it, and they're like, nah, didn't. CNN's the one that released it. We don't know where they got it, but they're the one that released it.
This makes our client look bad. It shouldn't be brought forth as evidence.
Exactly. Would Jaime go first?
Jaime's trying to look good. He'll go first.
True, yeah.
I'll go first. Easy as 1, 2.
Fuck up the skill check.
Actually, I had my hands off the controller there. I was like, actually, that would be funny. That'd be a really funny place for a skill check. That's like an early Jaime death.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
I had my hand off the controller.
You're more quick on the draw than this guy.
Yeah, there's a reason Jaime never made starter on our football team.
Yeah, coach is a
Jeez.
jerk.
Thanks, guys.
That bud.
Yeah, check it.
Wow.
Trying to get this-
Check it. It empty. Oh.
Just,
I knew it as soon as you said my hands off the controller that there was going to be a skill check. Is that a hand?
Oh, shit!
Damn. Is that a...
Yeah,
Round of applause, everybody.
and it's got friends.
yeah, there's
You know what this?
Sorry, there's a ladybug
Insane.
flying around on my desk, and I'm trying to get it with some napkins.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
When I was playing Skyrim and I sent you a picture of that box with all the skeleton hands, and you responded with not hour. I see you found my handiwork.
Alright, 1 second. Almost got the ladybug.
Release her. She did nothing wrong. She's innocent.
Second. I don't have napkins, I just have candy wrappers. Don't grab anything.
Just grab her. She's a ladybug. She's not gonna bite, probably.
No, don't touch things. Has cuties.
I mean, Robert are gonna start looking at the camera in a minute.
Okay, there, I got it. I went and got some toilet paper. No, this office has a really bad problem where it always has a yearly infestation of ladybugs for some reason.
Must have come loose when the
Oh.
broke through.
Which actually reminds me, I need to call our pest control to have them come back out and spray this room because it's been having a lot of bugs lately. And the spray that you can get at the store just doesn't do shit to keep them out for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Millwright's notebook.
Oh.
Who are these?
Just some light reading.
Feel every blow. Parker D. No want to get close. No, want to get close. Feel every blow. Hear their screams. Kessler E. This time make it last. Better control for the next. Small cuts keep clean. Taste their fear.
What a nice guy.
Ugh. What a nice man.
What? Nope. Nope.
A creature forged to purge the world. Use what's at hand. No, not what I see at night. Inspire terror. Cut and fix. So his, like, sleep paralysis demon is a warthog that stands up. Well, that's useless.
This must be how
A hatch?
But what could a hatch be used for? Also, I like there's just one femur on its own.
I guess the
Cal
connected Frank's
Calhoun's son and friend murdered, say police. Monday, September 17th, 1962. Following several days of rumors and speculation, Sheriff Lloyd Cusick last night confirmed he is treating the deaths of George Calhoun and Joyce Barton at Hawkline Point last Thursday night as a double murder. I can't read any names.
Too proper.
It's the same thing that happens with my students in class. Is I can't read for whatever reason. Just no one's name I can read. Names are so incredibly difficult for me to read, no matter what they are. I have to be told what they are because I can't read them.
Stone's victims, they never found her. They never found her. I don't think he's ever found this place.
Nah.
Question is why?
With all this stuff here.
No, they did, and we're just like, ew, gross. Leave.
This is like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man. Oh, you can't get the sheriff now. Look, I'm serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is.
What do you mean, Chris? You didn't hear him? You didn't hear him yell from 5 feet away, "I'm gonna go get my dad right now, man."
Murder.
You didn't hear them screaming at the head?
Tampering with evidence. You want to fuck with that?
But the movie?
The movie's done.
The movie.
Robert's right. You should get the sheriff. We got what we need.
So keep this in mind, Amir, because this is going to come up in literally the next scene.
Anything.
We have Jaime, who's being like, "No, don't tell the sheriff. We need to finish the movie." And Chris being like, "No, go get the sheriff. The movie's done." Remember that for the literal next scene that's going to happen.
Oh no. Robert, why are you telling the sheriff? But Chris.
Also, that was a long way to hop down from where we saw that car.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
hey.
the fuck?
Maybe we should wait outside until Robert comes back.
I would say shocked is probably the
I'm
better.
shocked.
It's probably the better response. If you turn around and you just discovered that your girlfriend
Girlfriend
took
has
a
that
severed
severed
hand
hand.
from a murdered room.
Hey, whoa, what the fuck? You can't move that.
Yo, chill out, man. I'll put it back before the sheriff gets here. I'm just gonna get one quick shot.
Yeah, just get my fingerprints all on it real quick.
It's an opportunity to exploit Frank Stone's actual victims for your movie.
We're making this
What a Debbie Downer.
Doesn't feel like we're doing much together.
It's not just me exploiting them, Jaime.
Two of them.
We
It's
are exploiting
us.
them.
There you are with Robert. Can't seem to get a second alone with you.
We're alone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just us and this hand.
You asked Linda to work on the movie with us.
We need it.
Jaime, we agree that we will always have a third wheel present at all times. Linda, Robert, and the hand.
It's not true.
Yeah.
We're not ganging up on you.
It's how I feel.
Yeah, but it's not true.
You don't get to tell me how I feel, man.
That's not what he said, though.
Understand where you're coming from. We can talk about it.
After I take a video of this hand.
Time, and I just want to focus on finishing up and getting out of here. And then as soon as we're done, it's you and me again, all the way.
Yeah, we're 3 days from retirement.
So, I would say like the one playthrough that I saw that got to this part, it's kind of funny. So like all chat was like, "Yeah, just forgive her, it's whatever," and the one streamer is like, y'all need to have some standards when it comes to your relationships. This is not good."
It is not. But Jaime's a teenager. He's blinded.
Is it okay, sure, or I'm not sure, we can talk about this later?
She said we could talk about this later. Jaime trusts her.
True.
He thinks he's in the doghouse.
I appreciate that you'll hear me out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now about that hand. I like that Jaime
Jade.
says kisses.
Yeah.
So, should we wait outside?
You go. I'll be right there, promise.
Just gonna get a few good shots.
Bodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
Ooh.
I love that Linda
There we
and
go.
Linda and Bonnie stepped outside, and we have just not seen them this entire time.
There's outside.
They're having a chat.
Spooky.
Ah, yes, the ritual is now in place. We just need to move the hand to the correct spot.
That was the one thing missing.
Huh?
How come the frame rate drops down when we look through the jar?
I don't know.
That was a strong hand. Pants. Chris needs pants, guys.
Pants. Pants.
Chris, this isn't the time.
And look who's back. I feel like these aren't things we... I don't know. I don't know all about subtitling, but I feel like those should be like quoted or parenthesized.
Yeah.
Because they're sounds, not words.
Uh-oh, get ready for skill checks.
Now, Amir, what do we do? I'm gonna have you make this decision.
Oh no.
Confront or run away.
Confront.
Confront.
I was a big, strong man. This definitely won't backfire.
Get away from my girl. What was that? What was that we learned
Oh my
last
god,
part?
no!
What was that last part when we learned that the daughter was like, oh yeah, Uncle Jaime. I never met him. And then immediately they cut to here and we're like, well, that doesn't spell good news for you, Jaime.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Uncle Jaime and Aunt Chris. My Bonnie used to talk about them all the time.
Yeah, because I probably won't do a replay, but I have seen like the different things that happens is if you run away, he lives.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
But I guess even if he lives, he just doesn't become a part of his niece's life for whatever reason.
He's too traumatized from watching Chris get sucked into a portal.
I guess so.
That she's put it behind.
Oh yeah, Madison was her name. Maddie.
The only way in is to solve it. There's an empty slot, so there must be a missing piece that fits here.
Impossible.
Okay.
It's a jigsaw puzzle. You gotta work with the two you got.
For the missing cylinder.
Also, I like that Linda was downplaying about
Find it.
the
We solved the
like
rest of it.
occult nature of Murder Mill, the movie she made.
Something else.
Which, as far as we know, during the filming, the director, from her perspective, the director went missing and Jaime was found cut in half.
Yeah.
Just a guess, but why not?
Because, yeah, the only other option is that they both went missing. Chop. Oh.
Good guess.
I was gonna say brave for putting your hand in there, but I guess you wouldn't expect random hand cutting machines in a home.
I would, if it's booby trapped.
But why would it be booby trapped? They're under the impression that this is just like a rich collector's home in the UK
Yeah, and
somewhere.
how else do you protect your stuff? You set up traps.
I live by the old code. Eye for an eye.
Yeah.
The hand of thieves.
I live by the old code, the Egyptian code. The ancient Egyptian code.
Oh, I have to double check it, but I think I remember reading a quote somewhere of like because they were talking about like the pyramids in Egypt, and like we just like today we kind of look back to like ancient Egypt as like one just like general period.
Oh yeah, but it was like 3,000 or 4,000 years.
Yeah, it was an incredibly long time because they were
Yeah.
saying like to what we call the ancient Egyptians and the pyramids. The ancient Egyptians would look to the people that built the pyramids in the same way that we would look to the Romans.
Yeah, exactly.
Like an incredibly long time ago from our perspective.
Oh, which killer is this? I think this is the Legion.
I'm gonna check the menus to see when we're not getting those pop-ups anymore. Because I don't know any of these. But what would it be under?
Is this a display?
No.
Cover is on. Costume standard, oh.
No, nothing there either. Ooh, subtitle color. I do like that. Vibration, yes.
Important. Collection?
Oh, it's just going
Okay.
through like the different things we found.
Shows them here at least. Wraith,
Yes,
Clown.
the
It is
Legion.
Legion.
And the artifacts we found. Oh, okay. So these are just like the different little bits. Okay. Relationships. Yeah. I know how those work. I probably
The
need to turn
three
that.
characters we have.
I probably should turn that vibration off. It's vibrating way too much.
It's vibrating already? For what?
The menu. Madison. Better relationship with Sam.
Linda than Sam. Linda
Sam.
knows her mom.
No, Sam's not the mom. Sam is Sheriff Sam Green.
Oh yeah.
Where's
For some
Sam?
reason I thought Sam was top knot, dude.
No, that's I don't remember his name right now, but that's not Sam. Where's Sam? Why is he here?
Spoilers, Brandon. He's gonna show up at the end or something, probably.
I'm not good to see the other.
Also, is he still the sheriff? She doesn't live in that town.
Also, I mean, look how old Linda is, and Sam was already. We'll just
An
kind of
adult.
yeah. We'll
In his like
we'll
30s, probably.
yeah. We'll be generous and say like 15 years older than them, if not maybe more, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie thought Linda was being paranoid about what Augustine might know.
Name's Grateful and Sherman and Bunny.
And
Oh, this is how Linda feel. This is the relationship total, or how Linda feels about Maddie.
how I guess that's just the interactions. Okay, Madison, what's your relationship with Sam?
He
Nothing.
exists. Oh my god, he is retired.
How come we can't see anyone else's? We can only see the relationship with the current character?
Oh, there's something there. That's probably plot.
Key.
Ooh, a key.
You know what they say about keys.
Oh yeah.
Gotta be a lock nearby. No one says
Do they say that? Alright, I forgot I need to turn off that vibration. It's really annoying now. I thought it was just gonna give like subtle vibrations, but it's like vibrating a bunch for
normal
everything.
vibrations when things happen.
Yeah, but it's just vibrating for everything. It was vibrating like for like picking up
Even
things.
left the
And...
paper.
Oh, we read it.
No, the one on the table.
Just where we read that one.
Not the coffee table, the nightstand.
Oh. Longa Island
Auction House.
Augustine Lieber Garantmana. Plot 106. Description 8mm film cinema cult rare. Quantity times 1. Price 10,120 and 20 cents. Total tax 2,024. Amount due 12,144 and 20 cents.
12,000 for film?
Lot of money.
God damn. What was it? Printed on gold?
I guess they did say it was like a weird they were saying like rumors about during the like premiere showing stuff happened and they were trying to destroy the films or something like that.
Like, there's only so many left.
Probably, yeah.
something.
Oh. Okay, we got the totem, we got the hillbilly. We need a Warhammer figurine.
No. Oh yeah, that's
He needs a hammer.
yeah. They're missing something. Maybe downstairs again.
She's giving you a lot of time to look around.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because Augustine was like, I just gotta go do something. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna take this and shove it in my pocket.
Right into the back pocket.
Place tree and diary. I could have figured that out, game. All right.
Now, how would I know what to do with this tree with a hexagonal base? Place. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's his hammer.
What's this? Some sort of toy hammer. Looks like it should go with something.
Find a place to put... Well, how come you didn't tell me with this one game? How would I know to put it here with the stat? See, actually, legitimately, if you didn't know the character, you may not know to put it in the statue.
Yeah, especially if you didn't look at that earlier.
Hillbilly and his hammer reunited.
Do hillbillies have hammers?
Time to unlock that.
This hillbilly does.
This one, but is it common knowledge that hillbillies have hammers?
Every hillbilly owns a hammer.
What prize lies behind the mystery door?
The house, the spider, and the jack-in-the-box.
Maybe it's a pattern.
The correct combination. Oh, okay. Oh, these are symbols for all the killers. Interesting.
And heads.
So we have
Are these Huntress's lullaby?
the bunny, the house,
The house. The Wraith's bell.
a skull on a platform.
It's like we need to find the cloth. That's what it is.
We have a skull, a spider, a tree, and then a happy face, a hammer, and a jack-in-the-box.
Yeah, we need to find the golden claw.
The what?
There's something etched on these paintings.
The golden claw from Skyrim.
Oh, right.
Probably need to go find something.
House, wraith, huntress, house, bones, spider, tree. There's a house and a tree.
Oh,
And a
I
hammer.
see the diorama.
Oh,
good.
okay.
Good
Okay.
job.
I wasn't actually thinking of that. I was just like, well, what goes with house and tree?
Oh.
It's Batman's villain trophy room.
Yeah, the Bat Museum.
Or, as Augustine said, her reliquary.
Yeah, the reliquary. Okay. All right. I'm digging it. I would totally have this kind of room.
If you were hoping for some insight into how Augustine's mind works,
This is where I keep this room so I can look at all my relics.
I don't know.
Oh,
what
Stan,
this
that's his
was,
name.
But it wasn't this.
Also, they picked a terrible color for his subtitles.
be careful.
Yeah, some of them are not helping quite as much. Oh, now we're in Linda.
Huntress's mask.
Hmm,
2 cranes.
2 cranes.
Some snakes.
It's like a museum.
Deva.
A man permanently waiting for a high five.
Something unearthly.
Another
Mothman.
Akkadian demon, I'll have you know.
Mm.
Oh,
You
okay.
can look at it.
That I know we haven't played it yet, but they were probably relating this one to House of Ash, one of the Dark Pictures games. The one I mentioned happens during Desert Storm, because before that part happens, you play back during the Akkadian era.
Place is like a film set.
The House of Akkad. I don't remember the full king's name, but I think it's something Akkad.
Akkadian demon, Mesopotamia, 23rd century BCE. Statue of the Akkadian Empire, cuneiform on fragmentary clay tablets discovered nearby suggests it represents a mythological demon. Worshippers believed it capable of bestowing supernatural powers in exchange for their devotion, protecting them, and destroying their enemies.
And cut.
Okay, demonic statue. Okay. That looks
So-
like...
I like that by looking at this one thing, we determine that Augustine is interested in gods of destruction.
Yeah, these two do look like gods of destruction.
And then mask.
Punch this mask.
Just an Easter egg. By observing this pig, we know that Augustine is interested in gods of destruction. Oh hey, it's
Oh, falling Lucifer, I think.
yeah, it's
probably.
Lucifer from it's Paradise Lost, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's been forever since I read that.
Well,
I need to read it.
that's cheery.
I read it during our well, I didn't fully read it. We only read parts of it, but it was during my gifted program stuff in middle school.
Yeah.
Interesting read for middle school.
Yeah. That looks Mayan.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or at least Mesoamerican in some way.
Yeah.
That looks... Indian? Middle Eastern? Can't get a good look at those animals.
I'm also seeing what looks like mechanical in nature, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Gears.
yeah, I see gears. It doesn't actually look mechanically connected, but just gears.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of other earrings. It looks like Bast. Gator? No, never mind. That's a
Wolf?
yeah. That's a big canine. Sort of guitar type, or what's harp?
Probably.
Lyre type thing.
Oh, there's another picture from Paradise
Paradise
Lost.
Lost.
And it's kind of dark.
I think
I don't.
that also looks biblical.
Is that a signature? Down in the bottom
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it is. Dante, maybe. It's just a D in like a Shinto gate.
Yeah, I don't recognize where that might be from. Is that a Eastern style dragon?
It looks kind of. It looks a little more like a tree than a dragon. If
Yeah.
it's feathered, it's Mesoamerican.
I'm trying to see if I could determine where like a head is.
It looks like actually like someone's writing something.
Yeah, I can't quite tell with that one.
That's interesting. I want that. Looks like a. Looks just like a basic statue, but or not basic, but like just a statue or something.
Yeah. I do like the abstractness of it though. You can still
We got
make out the leg and feet down there.
we got the crow demon on the painting in the background.
I don't recognize where that's from.
Looks European.
I can make out the little eyes in the bottom right.
Yeah, I saw those too.
Yeah, I wonder where that's from. Because I'm assuming these are from like actual things. Because the
Yeah,
idea
these
is
are
like,
actual works
there's a
of art.
collection. Yeah.
Damn,
That-
Augustine's worse than the British Museum.
So my immediate, I can't really make out the people on the left, but the people on the right kind of look like the Spanish
Yeah,
like conquistador, because I can kind of
Conquistadors,
see it looks like rifles, and I could see that kind of like I don't know what
Steel
they
hat.
call the helmet, but yeah, the helmet. I just can't make out what the people on the left are supposed to be. I can see hats. It almost looks like pilgrims, like like early American pilgrims on the left almost. But that wouldn't make
Yeah.
sense.
For a Conquistador painting, yeah.
I don't know where that's from. No, I already saw that one.
Why did she have a light on that one?
Uh-uh.
We got a dragon egg from Game of Thrones.
Open? Never mind.
Nope.
Dragon egg. Oh.
Press to play.
Speaking from the Trade Winds Movie Theater on Texas Avenue, where we are witnessing some sort of protest, or I don't know. All I am able to report at this point is there have been several attacks on the general public as well as police and medical personnel. It's not overly clear, at least to us, what the catalyst for the situation was, but I can confirm that it started in the cinema itself, as it has been reported an employee was stomped to death during the showing of Murder Mill.
Murder Mill?
From here I can see considerable damage done all around us, and police are currently doing their best to control this crowd. Okay. Oh no, okay, now there is an arrest taking place, and several people are moving in, storming the officers at every side. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, that was an explosion.
What is going on?
I can't see. The police have...
Oh my.
It now sounds like the police line has been broken.
Is that a growl?
I think I hear monster noises.
Holy shit.
She recorded that? How?
I'm guessing this was probably like a lost recording from that like field journalist. But like this wouldn't be how I would present it in like a museum. Like you don't know anything about it until you click the button. I would have put like some sort of image to go along with it, even if there wasn't one that existed.
Yeah, like if it was like a newspaper clipping or something from the riot.
Yeah, or even just like a placard that's just a transcript for this, so that you know what it is before you push the button.
Yeah,
because otherwise you won't know what this is until you push it.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something for like that egg or whatever's next to it.
Exactly. Full of fear, Justine Joffrey. It is the 1960s and America is in a crisis. Eager to escape the era's political turbulence, a band of idealists start building a new society under the guidance of their charismatic leader. Before long, their numbers swell, with hundreds leaving their hardships behind to join the fold. But making a perfect world demands more than affirming mantras and a positive mindset. Soon the personal troubles of the flock start to poison their paradise, and then things take a real turn for the worse. And then further, terror grips the fold, and no amount of goodwill chanting is going to stop whatever is aiming for them. Did their leader betray them in pursuit of his ambitions, or is there something else out there more deadly than anything they could imagine? Glorious Trash, Publisher's Review.
That honestly would be the best review I'd ever see for a movie. Oh, it's a book. Never mind. If I saw the words "glorious trash," I would pick that up immediately.
Would you like, I can do it again, or would you like to?
I got it. Chapter 28, Manifestation. Getting back to the settlement would have been easy a few hours ago, but the starlight is now suffocated, strangled by storm clouds. Beatrice could neither see nor hear whether she'd been followed. Not with the air so full of driving rain, as well as the cackling of crows, cutting across each other quickly enough to sound like mocking laughter. Their cacophony never seemed to fade, no matter how much the distance she put between herself and the stage.
Real quick.
At least, real
quick, as you read the crows mocking laughter, because I'm rewatching old Naruto, just, crows flying overhead. Aha!
Itachi?
Aha!
Yes. Cacophony never seemed to fade, no matter how much distance she put between herself and the stage. At least she couldn't hear the squelching, the slithering, the screaming. Yet still she pushed on through into the roaring darkness. There was no way she could stop. Not now. Not when she had no clue where the thing might be. The thing that Stamper had conjured created. Not when the memory of it rising from the sludge and ripping Ron apart was still burning bright in her mind.
The thing that Stamper and Dasher and Dancer
And Blitzen. Oh wow, her hand is veiny. Something smashed against her shoulder, sending her spinning, tumbling backwards into the stones, sliding into the shallow seawater with a noisy splash. She landed with a painful cry. The sharp, metallic taste of blood filled her mouth, and she released an awful scream as her nerves began to burn. She tried to force herself back up, only for her bad ankle to buckle. She dropped down with a scream of pain, and Beatrice reached for the rocks for support, trying to find purchase. But her grasping fingers met only what felt like sinew, and spines, and sludge.
What the fuck did she fall into?
All the tears beginning to fill her eyes. She could just about see Drawny's form looming over her, still dripping with the mud it was born from. Oh, the Drawny's form. And the gore of her friends. The clouds closed above, the rain began to drum once more. A knotted appendage of the monster's loathsome form caught the distance, dying half-light as its body moved to strike. So I don't know why, but like dying half-light really fucked with me.
For me. You know, if I could cut out one sentence to send to you without context, Amir, later it's going to be the sentence, a knotted appendage and the monster's lips are formed.
It's like, what kind of game are we playing?
That's a sentence that can be transposed into a few different types of books.
Yes. Glorious trash. I hate tarot cards. The clown.
A fiction book in this world, but maybe a dark... What?
Reality of another.
That is too what I think when I pick up fiction. You know.
It could be another world's... We could be the other world's alternate reality.
You know, Amir, in some other world, there may in fact be one fish, two fish, red fish, and blue fish. Oh? Another door to nowhere. Great.
Okay, there's Frank Stone's mask. I think.
A bird?
This looks Egyptian.
Crane? I think that's a crane, right?
Yeah. Eating something. A lizard.
Old Frankie's mask?
Is that dried blood?
It looks a little wet to be blood, or dried blood.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a little fresh.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
That one reminds me of an owl. I know it's not, but
Yeah,
like
same.
the circle eyes remind me of an owl.
No, they do the same thing to me.
You're covering it a little bit. There you go.
That's definitely Mesoamerican.
And the book.
A locket.
Emblemata.
Huh. I don't know what that is.
And a statue of, I think, somebody crouching and kind of looking into their arms.
That looks like someone holding something.
Another painting. That one straight up looks like it's out of like a fantasy novel to me.
It looks like it could either be Hades or Hell.
See, if it were me, just based on my understanding of Greek hell, I'd say that's probably more...
Biblical?
Yeah, sorry. I should have said Greek Hades, not Greek hell. My understanding of Greek Hades is that that's probably more biblical hell and not Hades, because I think from every description of Hades I've seen, it's always described as more like cold and dark, rather than hot and fiery.
Yeah.
Masks.
Those look African.
And then...
That looks familiar, but I can't place it.
It does. There was a prompt. Aha!
Oh, a trinket.
Oh, we got the thing back. Victor's
Oh.
soldier. She told me they must die, that it must be violent to open the gates. Okay.
Oh, into my pocket.
A boot?
That's America.
Kind of weird painting, like, with the theme of everything else, just a painting of a boat.
Colonial American boat, yeah. Those look like not canoptic jars. Those are the Egyptian ones. They look like Russian nesting dolls.
I was about to say that. I'm not super familiar with them, so I don't know if they made them out of, like, animals. Also, I don't know if these animals would be in Russia. These don't look like animals suited for cold climate to me.
That's what I was gonna say too. Like, they look like weird. One, they wouldn't nest at each other, but they also look weird because, like, two of those are like antelopes with one horn. One's an elephant, and I can't tell what that middle one is.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. I don't.
They might actually be canoptic jars.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, that one's like a war dog. Weird.
And then, okay, that one.
A necromancer.
I was gonna say I haven't actually read all of it, but that one looks more like it's out of Dante's Inferno to me. Like, I could see that being like either Dante or Virgo.
Circles.
Yeah, and like going through one of the circles. I should probably read that one. I imagine that might be a story I'd like. Well, I guess that's also not where we're going. So, oh, is it this? Hello?
Drawer, probably. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a gun.
There's no way. It can't be.
Hey, Linda.
I just saw the handle. I'm like, finally, I got the blicky. It's time to get out of here.
Fight back.
It was just as
Aha.
open to this page.
Lamada.
Talismans contain
That's not what it says.
great power, can take many physical forms, often manifest as keepsakes of past victims. Keepsakes of past victims, which can become protective talismans for those who bear them.
Protect it.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. But it must be important to...
Do you pronounce it as talismans or talismans?
Talismans.
Maybe
I've always pronounced it talismans, not talismans. Oh,
Hide, quick. Never mind, we could jump him.
mysterious man.
Oh, hey, it's Sam.
Yeah, hi Sam. Why are you here? And why did you just punch Stan out? Did we kick Sam?
I guess it's got his legs. I got his legs. Do it.
I guess Lyndon probably doesn't know it's Sam yet.
Sheriff Green.
What are you
He's
doing
the
here,
shit.
Sam?
At his ripe old age of 80.
80 plus, at least.
Think we should go retrieve the rest of the crew?
it's like he doesn't even question anything they tell him anymore. I mean, he's a smart kid, but
Yes.
can't be wrong.
The American time of 2319.
Skull. Bonnie, he can't just be a little mama's.
We got a 2319.
I know, I was about to say that.
It's getting really
It comes up so often in life, I always remember back to it.
Yeah.
cold. Yeah, I got something for that. Pocket warmer.
That is not what I thought she was suggesting. Yes.
Hell yes.
Linda's gonna get
Speaking
lit.
of which, time for some more sake.
You holding out on me, Bonnie?
Oops, I guess I got colder than I thought when I was following you guys all the way out here.
Nah.
I know my limits. I've had to stay
Do you?
right up against them just to get through the past couple weeks at home.
It can be.
I would find it really hard to just throw back liquor and walk at the same time.
Who's not spending
Yeah.
time with
After like a shot or two, you're gonna start swaying.
I'm as He can be all right.
It's gonna hit you faster because you're walking too.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you're really getting it
Convince us to
moving
leave Cedar Hills when he gets
versus just kind of sitting.
to New York, anywhere he can.
Mm-hmm. And eating something.
I don't know if Jaime's ever even imagined himself anywhere else.
I'm sure he can't.
He hasn't.
That Jaime never wanted to really think ahead,
Yeah.
think about consequences.
Nah, Jaime's going places, I promise you. Sure, they may all be in the afterlife, but he's going places.
Someday he's gonna split this town. I completely missed the conversation. How is that
Well,
your
playful.
business?
Yeah.
Is that any of your business, Bonnie Rivera?
Look, if there's one single thing a small town like this has to offer, it's freshly squeezed gossip.
Why do you hate Cedar Hills so much? Used to be like town mascot.
Oh, that was when I thought the world began on Main Street, circled all the way around the earth, and ended right back on Main Street. Once I moved to New York, I realized the real world starts on Canal Street, bounces back and forth between Avenue C and West Side Highway, and ends on 14th Street. Cedar Hills ain't even in the picture.
And now, when you move to a bigger place than New York would just become a shithole.
I really
Yeah.
Dunzo, broke up, kaput.
Roped up.
It's alright. Bands, you know? I started a band to get girls, but I made the grave error of dating a girl in my own band.
Oh?
She was cool
Never date coworkers.
once she found out.
Learn that lesson now, kids.
She and the band pretty much.
Sure, they may be the only people you see on a regular basis and, you know, most likely your only chance of romance, but don't do it.
Typically doesn't work out great when you have other stressors involved.
Maybe we should go find
Oh
her.
my god, that's why Linda was so cold about
I was just starting to warm up.
Bonnie to,
Maddie, yeah.
yeah, Bonnie to Maddie. She's like, your mom got married? Fuck! Missed my chance.
Comes home, it's lickety splitsville for this chica.
Lickety.
Splits, scrams, wham bams, and thank you, ma'ams.
I'm still not sure
I'm leaving Cedar Hills for good.
Oh.
Would those be new lingo at this time? That you wouldn't know what they mean?
They'd be used. I don't think they'd be that new, though.
Just the one.
Still can't do anything there.
Same thing I always do.
Random lever,
Try
maybe?
to take over the world.
Some movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, looks fun.
Can be, yeah.
Where'd you get that camera anyway?
Oh, well, it's not mine.
I know it's Jaime's. I asked you.
We got it from a curiosity shop in town.
Probably the
Down at the old pawn shop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of pawn and thrift, remember Thrift Shop, the song?
Yes.
The song that was like the top of the charts for like 2 weeks.
Like 2 years. Yeah.
Isn't it so weird that there's just like there's like some
3 more
songs
songs after that. Yeah.
there's just like some songs that are just like everyone knows it for like a short amount of time and then it just disappears forever.
Blew up and vanished from the world. There it is.
Uh-huh.
Taking that.
The
Yeah,
one that-
Macklemore made that, and then he made like one of the songs. Then made a song about racism like 5 years later.
But when the pawning world needed him most, he vanished.
Vanished.
I remember we tried to learn how to play that for like some stand songs. For like college pep band.
Yeah.
And not to speak too badly about the other kids and at Mizzou's band, but not all of them were the greatest players. It's like that song, if you remembered, that song kind of jumps up and down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're a player that needs to practice a little bit more, jumping up and down that register with your instrument can sound a little off.
A little wonky. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of, especially like having to learn that breath control.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Guy?
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Speaking of breath,
Jason?
speaking of breath control, time to foot on over. This is not the way.
Yeah. Time to yell at the top of my lungs while running through this abandoned steel mill.
Is it that way?
Jason? Jason?
Jason. Machine shop.
Machine shop.
There we go.
Okay, that's plot, yeah.
Oh no.
Jaime?
Bunny!
Jaime? Juanito. No, 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 no. He's not. Linda, he's not breathing. No, no.
Yeah, no shit.
No. Ah! How could this fucking happen? How could this fucking happen?
Even though we play Linda as a serious one, I imagine walking into a room and seeing one of your old
best
friends
friend.
cut in half
Yeah.
would probably override your personality.
I don't know. This doesn't make any sense.
My baby brother.
Bonnie, I don't know if it's safe for us to be here. We don't know what happened.
What about the camera? Maybe they were filming when,
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
We can't check it now.
Robert. No, I don't want to leave, Jaime.
Whoever did this might still be here. We can't stay, okay? We gotta go.
Would you assume that this was done by a person? Because I don't think that's
The way he was...
not humanly
Wait, was
possible
cut,
to
yeah.
cut you in half that way.
No, but like... It wasn't an animal.
True. I mean, I would assume it'd be an industrial accident because you're in a steel mill. Because like I wouldn't think in my head like, oh, it was somebody that cut him in half. You know?
Oh my god, he's splash stepping.
Run, just go!
Frank Stone's Korean backdashing at us. Wait, where's Bonnie?
Waiting off camera. Quick! Kill him with the camera.
This is some good footage.
Reload.
Yeah, like, good thing this thing reloads quickly.
Camera shy.
Yeah, I got a weapon now.
What the hell was that? I gotta find a way out of here.
In the full army crawl down here with Linda.
Yeah, especially, like, you don't need to. You could have just crouched.
Another generator, of course.
Oh, there we go. We're gonna have to fix this.
Find what this is hooked up to. Maybe that's my way out of here.
You know, if it turns on. It doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything either.
I'm assuming we'll have to find some parts.
Keep a lookout for
I mean, that looks like
the
a
red
part.
low. Yeah.
Oh. This is probably what the generator's attached to. We just need to tell the game tell us that there's no power first.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get up there, that's my way out.
Uh-huh.
Find a way to power the scissor lift.
Okay, well, and then now when you go back to the generator,
Turn it on.
yeah, back to the generator for it to tell us that the generator does not have power, or it's missing parts. Never mind.
Oh god, it bit me.
There we go. Oop. Scurry. Old Franklin here. Reload. Luckily, old Frankie's not that hard to beat.
Mm-hmm. They could have made that minigame a lot harder. Especially considering you have to reload it.
Yeah. I mean,
yep, there's your part.
We are on, like, an easier difficulty, I think. I don't remember if we're on the middle one or the easiest one.
I think we're on the middle one. I think we're on, like, normal difficulty. Now, I guess, like, that must be how they change the difficulty, is, like, reload speed and what happens if you let it go all the way down. Probably skill checks, too.
It's probably why they have, like, a loop set up in here, too. So, like, you have to get more distance because it either moves quicker or you need more damage before it goes down or something. Mm-hmm. All right, there we go.
I'm sure Bonnie's fine. Well, she has to be fine, but
yeah, we don't have Maddie yet. Also, you know, Linda also has to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
still
gotta keep the tension.
Still a stressful situation, yeah.
Uh-oh. So do you think this was
now?
Do you think this is the part that was in the in the movie?
It has to be.
But why would Linda put this in the movie?
I can hear it.
Oh, okay, it's like moving my camera away.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, I was like, why do I keep looking random directions?
It's fighting back now.
Yeah.
Fuck. No! It's coming.
Just gotta do a little multi-round defense here, tower defense. There we go. And then get on here. Get on there.
Casually. You never catch me, Frank. Why'd you jump?
Action scene.
It's gone. Oh god. I need to find Bonnie.
Yeah, good thing it was chasing you and not Bonnie.
Nothing over there. And out.
Your fate changed. Wait, what was the other option?
Die? Maybe? But then you wouldn't have Linda.
The Linda of the future is a ghost. She just disappears. Like Back to the Future.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Marty McFly just like disappears.
Diamond cufflinks.
She said to have faith in her, but I feel the pain of what I must do.
I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
I remember I saw comments on... Oh, jump down. Do I want to jump down there?
Looks like you have to.
Hopefully that connects. Okay, good. I was gonna be really mad if there was a wall and I'm like, fuck.
You say you saw comments?
Yeah, I remember... I think it was like a video going through like random Reddit comments or something. And those people like being like, you know, but that was actually that was him telling Han that he didn't want to stab him, so Han was like, you know, I will help you with your destiny of stabbing me.
Your destiny. It runs in your family to kill your father.
Exactly. I think
Dead.
I'm trying to remember in like the old prior to Disney canon, I think they, if I'm remembering right, one of the stories was like Ben Solo goes on like a journey with Chewie and somehow gets Chewie killed. And that's what like separates him and Han. I also don't know if he had. I don't know if Ben or if I don't know if Ben Solo had the Force or not. Because like in some stories they do continue with Leia having the Force, and some they don't. Anyways,
shocked.
Yeah, I'd probably be shocked because hi Sam, why are you here in England?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing here?
Film strip. Do you have it?
Hey, slow down.
Excuse me, just who are you exactly?
Yeah, why'd you come in swinging if you just want to talk? You keep your lying mouth shut and mind your own business.
Sam.
Do I have to mind my own business too, or are you just talking to Stan's lying mouth?
Maddie, this is Sam Green, Sheriff of Cedar Hills.
Don't think you got much jurisdiction here, Pops. Former sheriff.
Why are you here?
You know damn well why.
I don't know if applying former sheriff is gonna brush off the comments there, Sam.
Oh, isn't it nice for you? Because I just can't seem to stop cleaning up after your little problem child.
Wait, are you talking about the film? Is he talking about the film?
Oh, it
I
was
think he's talking about the film.
coming here, Linda.
Also, why did he say Stan was a liar?
Oh, it's gonna spell the end of this world. Maybe even every other.
Of what? Of what world, Sam?
Every other.
You're not making a lot of sense there, Sam.
Okay, Sam. You're not making a lot of sense. Are you sure you're okay? You're too old to be running around like a secret agent.
I'm in the best shape of my life. And everything I'm telling
Are you?
is true. All of this is
I guess he did come in and knock a dude out.
what's happening then, right now. Don't you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's moving pretty good for his advanced age.
Just tell me you still have your piece of the film.
Yeah, I still have it.
And them?
Good, burn it.
Got our pieces.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good, there's a fire right there. You know what you must do.
But Augustine...
Cast it into the fire.
Destroy
No.
it!
Turned her down. Right?
But the money, Sam.
I like that. He comes in, he's like, well, Augustine offered to buy it from us, and he's like, but you turned her down, right? Like, from our perspective, like, we fly across the ocean to England, get offered like, 10K-ish for the film, and be like, no, actually, we won't, and throw it into the fire.
Yeah. Not only do I have to pay for this plane ticket, I gotta pay for my plane ticket back. I'm at least getting 10K out of this deal.
Yeah, I mean, and the three of them, or I guess the two of them, are under the impression that like the film has a cult following, not a occult following.
Yeah.
And then Maddie was just like, well, I thought it was just a random movie.
That my mom had.
Yeah, not evil movie throwing fire.
Yeah.
Anyways, generous offer, not committed yet.
I'd say defensive. Sam's a bit on edge.
Yeah,
Or
a
not
little
defensive,
bit.
hesitant.
Ooh.
We
Yeah, that was on me.
haven't committed to anything yet.
Okay.
Just Stan looks at her, says you.
Then we can work on this. Now, if we play our cards right, we might still have a chance to fix it.
What's the hell this weed talk, Sam? I thought you were American, not French.
Linda, what is
Wee-wee.
this guy talking about?
The film strip you're carrying pieces of all around with you is part of a movie Linda made with her friends.
Yes, we know that.
With my son. But it's not just a film. It's a prison. Something
Only if you make it.
something more powerful than anything humanity's ever conceived.
I'm pretty sure humanity is what conceived it.
And its hunger is unbounding. Oh, okay, Sam. Laying it on a bit thick, aren't you?
That's such a bad color for subtitles.
You guys...
It's hard to read.
Unfortunately, I have been on the
I say the drop shadow is actually making it harder to read.
outlandish claims, dramatic interjections for quite
Because when it's against a dark background where you can't see the drop shadow, it's easier.
Yeah.
I gotta hand it to you. You are looking better than the last time I saw you, yeah? Who's your guy?
Did this charlatan tell you how he manipulated my son and stole his piece of the film when Robert was in a very vulnerable place in his life?
I do my business on the level. I'm not out there sneaking around in the dark like some grubby little crook.
I do it on the level. The level may be the ground, but it is a level.
Yeah. So that's how we got that piece of the film.
Should we go after him?
That makes sense.
Why don't you go keep an eye on Stan? I'll stay here.
All that stuff he was saying?
What is he sitting? Oh, it's a chair.
I don't know. But I don't think anybody should be wandering off alone right now.
Maddie, you're a smart girl. Please don't ask Linda, like, is that all that stuff about...
Is your film cursed?
Is that all that stuff about your movie being a prison for a force stronger than humanity's ever conceived? Is that real? Don't ask that
Maddie?
question.
Was he just waiting there for her to show up?
Well, you can't storm off if people don't know where you're going.
Mm-hmm. He's also storming off very casually.
Hey, hold up a sec.
Yeah, hold up a sec, Stan. I gotta check the other ways first.
Ooh, nice spore. Locked. Darn.
So many locked doors.
Who locks their own doors? What do you think this is? A mansion? Think people are gonna steal from you?
TV.
Where'd he go?
Into the TV, obviously. Oh, hey, you recognize that?
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the shop?
Yeah, it's the pawn shop.
Oh, with the TV. Wait a minute. Did the TV in the pawn shop have a signal?
It did. And both for our stream and for the one I watched, like I purposely waited there for a little bit, hoping for something to happen, and just nothing was. Because in the other stream I watched, the guy walked away really quick, and then you heard like the musical sting happen, which I assume was something happening in frame. But like,
yeah,
it didn't happen for us, and we didn't even get the musical sting.
So it was supposed to was it supposed to show the mansion?
So it was showing this hallway, but I'm assuming the musical sting was supposed to be like Maddie walking up to the television or something, but you didn't see it in either of those streams. So like, I don't know.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, we're in PT. Maddie had no comment either.
Yeah. Huh. Weird. I didn't know they built this. I didn't know they built this mansion on non-Euclidean ground.
Yeah. Hates progress, Lovecraft.
Oh, that one said locked. Never mind. Hey, wait, this is where the TV was.
Well, time to turn around and definitely not go the same way.
Turn around.
Ooh, stairs.
Hello there.
Oh god. The occult. Just what I need.
What a nice picture. I like that.
Obviously, it's devoted to a godlike entity.
Maddie, that's a huge fucking leap to make.
It's such a leap. Maddie, you need to try something after that.
You know, I knew when I went over to your house that one time, Amir, that definitely happened. I went over to your house that one time. You had a box of the Ouija board as presented by the Hasbro company, and I was like, this is proof that Amir is dedicated to an out of world god.
Like, Maddie, you're gonna pull a leg doing that. I'm sorry. How big is this place?
This would definitely make me a lot more
Questionable
questionable on what's going on. More so than the painting.
I think I saw this in Scooby-Doo.
Who is that?
Is someone actually in there?
No.
Who's in there?
It could be anyone.
Oh, it's like the lockpicking thing in what's the game? Space Skyrim?
Starfield.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to try to play some more of that.
That made something happen. That's good.
Because I know. Well, because I didn't play a whole lot of it, and like I'm not, I do want to know more about what's going on in it because I didn't get very deep in, even though I've not heard much good things about it. Even within the expectations of Bethesda games.
Yeah, like the fact that I've heard little to nothing about it is a sign in and of itself.
Yeah, but I do at least want to still give it its fair chance for myself to see if I can connect to it.
Yeah,
and I am curious to see like what further developments have gone on with it, both officially and on the modding scene. Because the last time I played it was like really close to launch. So I don't know if modding has added any features to it or fixed to whatever,
Just hang in there. I'm gonna get you out.
So she been saying this for like years? Or was she teleported to this time?
I guess we'll know soon. Also, I don't know.
A good bit into the start of Starfield. Didn't really progress the plot much past like a certain choice.
Yeah, I barely got into the plot of the story.
I really need to shut this thing down.
I actually don't really know much about what happens in the story overall. Because I think the furthest I got to was I basically got inducted into the Adventurers Guild. Essentially, I don't know what remember what they're called, but the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
And I didn't progress the story any further than that. Yeah.
I got to the point where you find an artifact and you have to hide it. Or like you have the mission to hide an artifact. Like the MacGuffin or whatever of the plot.
Yeah.
But it involved base building and I wasn't good at that.
Yeah, I don't even think I got far enough to do base building. Oh no. If I don't click...
Come on. I was gonna explode or something.
I've been to the energy of the Horologium.
Horologium? What the fuck?
If I didn't do that in time, would Chris just explode or something?
Apparently. Oh my god. She was teleported.
Well, hello there.
You look familiar. Can't quite place my finger on it. Maybe if you had on like goth makeup, I'd be able to tell who you were.
Where are we now? Cedar Hills?
Must be. Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, he's still looking for his dad.
Man, he's been running for a bit. He is glistening.
Are you all right?
Whoa.
What's wrong?
Hello there. It's just me, the friendly pawn shop owner.
Help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
But you look as if something's.
I'm just looking for my dad. The sheriff?
The sheriff.
Yeah. Have you seen him?
Oh, well, yes.
Yes. I've seen him before.
There, now and then. He does have a way of showing up in the strangest of places.
Like England.
I'll say.
Wait, how long ago was he here? Just now or what?
What is this hand gesturing?
More than a minute.
And why is Robert bending down to talk to her?
Yeah, 'cause she's bending down more too.
It was all mine.
I just want the
More
camera to
than a
keep
minute,
cutting back.
less than a lifetime.
Looking for him.
I just want the camera to keep like cutting back to them. They just keep progressively bending down lower and lower to each other.
No, thank you for that game. I like the phrase "more than a minute, less than a lifetime." I'm gonna use that to piss people off.
Pretty sure they came down this way.
I wouldn't be sure of anything in this place.
Yeah, Amir, when are you gonna get that lab test done?
Linda.
More than a minute, less than a lifetime.
I need something more specific.
Demanding, somber, sorry, still owe me some answers. She promised me freedom.
I'd say somber. Linda's been through a lot over this film.
True, you know. Director going missing, Jaime being cut in half.
Losing your chance to score with Bonnie, probably.
Freedom?
Every single day since we made that movie has been torture.
Freedom.
I don't get a lot of sleep.
It's a torture. I was a successful director, made millions of dollars.
Badge of honor.
Torture.
But 30 years of this. I'm sure it was no different for Robert with his piece.
And Augustine said if you give her your film strip.
I can't destroy it.
Why can't you?
It's my way out.
She wants the other two pieces as well. Stands and...
When you say you can't destroy it, Linda, do you mean
Have you
like
tried?
for sentimental reasons, or do you mean literally you can't destroy it?
Every time I try to burn it, it puts the fire out.
I believe. I know. Till you take a good look at her. Spitting image. I wish I would have stayed in touch with Bonnie. And now it's too late.
Too late.
Bonnie just recently passed. It's how Maddie inherited her piece of the film.
That's too
How
bad.
did the sheriff outlive Bonnie?
How indeed.
Best shape of his life, my ass. What you want, sheriff?
Cedar Hills.
Blood of the ancients?
What happened in Cedar Hills?
Lights?
And what's still happening right now?
What's happening right now?
Or what happened back...
Kids making Super 8 movies? In the mill?
What?
Mill's been gone for years.
What? Stop!
Why'd
Stop!
you cut off like that?
Stop skipping dialogue, game. I didn't do anything.
You haven't been straight with me since the second you got here.
I hate...
What
What the hell is going on?
Nothing.
Sam having a heart attack?
He pointed, hey, look, he's having a stroke.
Gotta find him before his skies are folding in again, and it's
Sam? Did
Quick.
you just die on us?
What am I gonna pilfer off Sam?
Diary.
Diary. Aha. Uh-huh. I understand. Cut it close on that one.
Old.
Take it easy. Slow that.
Just had a stroke. It's okay.
Sam, you don't seem okay.
We gotta find Augustine now.
I think you should take a minute.
I'll be fine. Now, are you gonna help me find Augustine, or are you just gonna get in my way?
Sam, you are sweating.
resistant, supportive, admit that I just went through his things on his person.
Mm-hmm. I know she seems like she would be like concerned, but I don't like the concerned option.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So persistent.
You're not making it very easy. I'll help you, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam's being a little dodgy.
True, true.
If you came here expecting me to trust you, then you're not making it very easy. You could have just called me. You didn't have to break in and attack us.
It's 2024. You have a cell phone.
You know what I mean.
I mean, you did literally attack one. Granted, you have beef with him. You know, you came in swinging.
Literally.
Hello?
Sam?
Sam?
Sam, what the fuck?
When did you learn the art of the ninja, Sam?
Sam's
This
been
is
training
a very
League of
obvious
Assassins.
fake door.
Hey, where the hell did you
Real fake doors.
Sam, come on!
Never mind.
Sam, this isn't funny. You just hear from the walls, former sheriff.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
Augustine is
Oh,
quite
wow,
the
it's
film
film.
buff.
Yeah, I'll say.
This is
She's really into the Kino.
something.
Hey, murder mine.
Wait a minute.
Who would have known that the famousness of Murder Mill would have spun spin-offs and rip-offs?
There's a whole other alternate version of Murder Mill. That's not...
Linda, you do not know that.
Someone could have just made a rip-off.
Carnage blamed on sick flick.
Now see, that's what should have been above the thing.
Exactly.
This screening never happened.
What do you mean?
this?
We definitely heard the screening, Linda.
Yeah, we listened to it happen.
A recent outbreak of mass violence and pandemonium in the movie theaters across the country have been blamed on a low-budget horror picture with its roots right here in Cedar Hills. The latest copycat incident in Sacramento occurred last night with a screening of the film Murder Mill, triggering a mass brawl that left 13 injured, 3 critically. Murder Mill was shot at the defunct Cedar Steel Mill and has been afforded a national release in an effort, detractors claim, to cash in on the notoriety of the site where serial killer Frank Stone committed his crimes more than 20 years ago. Since the release, however, there have been repeated episodes of violence at screenings, with Sacramento just the latest in an increasingly long line. I'm impressed you're able to read all that upside down, Linda.
Yeah.
Speaking of which...
Also, this is like the... Yeah.
I was gonna say real quick, because I've noticed this in some like more recent movies. You'll see people read newspapers, but the film wants you to see the headline, but you know you're looking at the person from in front. So like, imagine there's a person holding this paper, the camera's on this side. I mean, and the impression you're supposed to get as the film watcher is that they're reading about the Cedar Hills, or the theater carnage, because that's what's on the headline. But what the person holding the paper is seeing is this literally upside down. That's the reality of it. But people nowadays probably don't actually know. They wouldn't think that because they don't read newspapers. They don't know they're looking at it upside down behind it.
Because if you're gonna read it, you're gonna open it up to look at that bottom part.
Yeah, I think the most recent example of it is the Cruella Disney movie. You'll see multiple people in the movie read papers like this, folded this way, which means they're reading upside down. You know, it's the language of film. It's telling you that they're reading about the events. It's just, you know, it's funny. Main, other side.
Hello. This is like the whole theater hello? Oh,
it's Jaime's arm. Oh, hey, Jaime. I think... Did he lose that same arm? I think so.
I think so. No, it was the other arm.
Augustine
this
has
is
a
right
collection
on.
of props slightly different than... Slightly different? What do you mean different?
What's different
Curious.
about it?
I don't know.
Because it's a severed arm. Wait, oh, it's a different arm.
Curious. Why would there be a different one?
Because, yeah, it was his right arm that was chopped off in the movie.
True. Any more secrets? No. We'll get to the middle one. Secrets.
Oh, good. I can wash my face.
And after you wash your face, you can jump down into the death tunnel, of course.
Ooh, a lamp.
Yes.
It's a nice lamp.
I don't actually know what that's supposed to connect to.
Lamp doesn't seem to be from this time and place. What do you mean?
Linda, you're in a house of You're in a collector's home. Literally everything in this house is from a different time and place.
This lamp, it's an oil lamp. An Egyptian oil lamp. That doesn't belong here.
Yeah, that comment doesn't make any sense. That's why you went to like the Smithsonian and you're like, everything in here is from a different time and place.
Suspicious.
That can only mean one thing. Time travel. Speaking of time travel, you remember this scene in the movie?
It was Chris.
Also, isn't Jaime the younger brother? Oh, God. I'm gonna be seeing that in my nightmares. Oh, please take that off the screen, Linda.
Augustine has another version of the scene shot by Linda from Murder Mill.
So we're just gonna leave that there? Got it.
That would definitely be weird, because Linda would definitely be like, that's literally not the movie I shot. But no, that is Jaime and Bonnie. Murder Mill. Murder Mill.
This can't be.
It's Murder Mill all the way down, Amir.
But this is impossible. Unless...
It was all Murder Mill. Always has been.
It always has been. Just Augustine behind her with a gun. Terra 6113. Oh my god.
Relax.
What are you doing?
That letter's private. It's got
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I'm glad we're just gonna gloss over that fucking information, Linda.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, we didn't even get time to read that fucking note. Who's Logan Chen?
Also, rival factions of what?
Don't you fucking lie to me.
When I stopped Frank Stone in the steel mill, back in 1963, I thought that'd be the end of it. But ever since, not a thing in my world has made sense. In any other either.
What do you mean in any other?
This leads back to that night. And sure, I stopped him. But in the process, I caught a glimpse of the bigger picture. And Stone was just a piece of something much worse. I couldn't shake the feeling that all I had done was delay the inevitable. That I was just one.
I realized we were all just caught in one large web.
Oh, I still need to see. Well, I don't need to see. I want to see Madam Web.
Oh.
That led me to Logan.
That should definitely go on a list of movies for like a movie night.
They helped me to understand what I'd seen.
I am sad that they took out like the famous like meme line from the trailers though.
What line?
So if you remember from the trailers before the release, and they got memed on Twitter was
You do know that she sounds like a raving
was her talking about her mom. I was like, "This is my mom. Something something. She was studying spiders in the Amazon before she died."
There's no reward for me when I've done what I've got to do.
That line's not in the movie because I got mocked on social media for just being like a strange juxtaposition. I can't fucking say this word.
I'm not a kid.
Juxtaposition.
Yes.
You don't get to play high and mighty with me.
Linda.
No, you won't be straight with me, fine. But I'm not an idiot. I know how misdirection works. I can see what you're trying to hide. Did you think I wouldn't notice the second you walked in here? You should be at least 80 years old, but you're barely older than me.
Linda, why are you only bringing this up now?
In fact, none of the dates in your fucked up journal line up. I'd say it's pure lunacy, except here you are. The wrong age.
Maybe he just looks good for 80.
I'm saying you might be Sam Green.
But you're not my Sam Green.
Sam Green I knew in Cedar Hills. You're someone else, aren't you?
Are you putting together what's going on, Amir?
It's an alternate, like, multiverse game.
Every path taken, there exists another, taken by a shadow self. Another reality. Another.
Each decision has consequences. A butterfly effect, if you will.
Do you see? The timelines I chose were special. The bleed strong. The entity straining against the edges of our world. I didn't need Frank Stone's mortal vessel after all. I only needed the most perfect versions of his essence, trapped on celluloid, projected at 24 frames a second.
Technically,
Why that specifically?
Technically 23.94 frames per second. Unless you're in Europe, then it would be what was it? It was
21 or something.
No, Europe is quicker.
Oh, like 32.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact frame rate, but it's a little bit quicker. Anyways, you enter the old admin building.
We did? Also, fate changed my ass.
Do you still have longer to go, or... Because let's say
yeah,
this...
Let's go for a little bit.
Okay, then yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer.
Where is everyone?
You're awfully calm right now. Where's the camera?
Don't know.
Gotta keep that thing on you. In case Frank Stone shows up. I really gotta detangle my hair.
Her hair looks really, really red for some reason right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just certain lights.
Is she red or is she, like, is it brunette?
I think it's supposed to be brunette. Did I miss a key somewhere?
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the locked one.
Oh, I can climb over this. Okay. Key? Okay. Never mind. On we go. I'm gonna guess I can't go through that.
Steam jets are gonna burn my face off. But that's my only way out.
Why is there steam here?
It's not on. It shouldn't be anyway.
These boilers. That should shut off the leak.
Why do it need to be fixed?
And why is there still steam left? There definitely
just
should
give it
not.
a few minutes, it'll be empty.
I mean, after like at least a decade of non-operation, there definitely should not be steam still left. I pick up like those bolt cutters. Anything?
I would definitely pick those up. They seem useful. Needs part. So something else is gonna glow now. Probably back in the main room.
Suppose. We still need to find the key for this locker. Or if you use those bolt cutters.
Been impossible, that's illegal.
True. Up. Here we go.
Pick up. Ah, there we go.
One to go.
I mean, you
How
could
do
just
you know?
You also could just use the same wheel on both.
No, that's impossible.
It needs to be prepared for whenever somebody else comes back.
Get the showers. Go. That's not ominous.
Never mind that.
Surely there's a way to the other side.
Most people die to get there.
Random key, of course.
One of these.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that
You always need a spare key.
I'm gonna guess the other wheel is in that locker.
But the showers, though.
There wouldn't be any running water, Amir. There's only steam.
Wash off some of this grime. As part of our ongoing security measures, we keep the parts to our machines in separate lockers.
My darling, Franklin Norman. It upsets me when you don't write back. If you aren't sick, you needn't be withdrawn from me. Tell me everything, my dear. You know, whatever happens, I'll always be here for you. Nothing in the world could ever stop me loving you. I will always be in your life. 3 weeks ago, you told me making friends was hard. I can sympathize, my love. Precious few are ever worth making. Every time they opened their mouths, all you could feel was insects crawling under your skin. Every vapid look forces you to nod and smile and pretend we were listening to what they say. Oop. You are too important to be wasted on them, and one day you will find that place I've always told you about, where you can truly appreciate how much smaller they've always been. Until then, we endure, but you do not become. Right back to me soon, Norman. I know you won't leave your ma waiting too long to hear from her only grandson again. I will always watch you. Love, Ma. For Franklin Norman, not Frank Stone.
Franklin Normal Man.
Linda, that's not Frank. That's Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin Norman, not Frank Stone.
Okay, maybe we do have to go back to the showers to check for the wheel.
And now we got some lore on Franklin Norman, our second serial killer, apparently. Alright. Well, the showers are where we came in, right? Oh, hello.
Spooky face. Aha.
There it is. Stop running away.
I got you right where I want you. And now we can fix the steam room.
Can't waste.
What was that? Can't waste
time.
That sounds promising.
Does it? I thought we wanted to stop the steam, not increase it.
Mm-hmm. Also, that doesn't look like it will work the way you just slipped it on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically those wheels can just be removed, but it doesn't look like it's actually operating the machine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it didn't lock on to anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, sure Bonnie's okay in this timeline.
I'm sure Bonnie's gonna be just fine.
In the corner is just Frank ripping her apart.
Uh-huh.
Dog collar.
Merlin, no!
Why, game? Why?
If I ever get out of this maze, I'm gonna take Bonnie's advice and leave Cedar Hills.
Game, you could just let us believe Merlin lived happily ever after with his old man.
Gonna go onto the list. The dog dies by the end list.
Yeah. Same with every other scary movie I've seen.
I hate tight spaces. I can barely breathe.
And Dog's Purpose, or whatever that movie is called. Dog's Life, I think it is, actually.
Don't know if I know that one.
It's like it's like 10 years old, I think. It basically just like follows a dog as it reincarnates, and all the different careers a dog could have, essentially.
Aww.
Back in the French catacombs, and now we can't escape. Why are you army crawling? You're a child. You have good knees. Wait, that's something glowing. I'm sorry.
I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
I beg your absolute pardon.
Oh my god, this place is so fucked.
Frank Stone's old nest. What is he, a bird?
A caw. I, Dwight Allen Parker, write this as my last will and testament. The last time anybody saw me was February 16th, 63. I'd spent the afternoon drinking with Rusty, Daryl, and a few other guys down at Cedar Creek. By the time it started getting dark, I was pretty wasted, and when Rusty tried to get me to move my butt, I kinda got mad and shoved him, which was dumb. Brother, have I paid for it? Rusty got me mad and left. So did the other guys. Guess they'd figured I'd sleep it off and find my way home. I don't know how long I was asleep for, but when I woke up, this guy was here. A big tall guy. It was really dark, but I could still see him staring at me. Cold, mean eyes, looking right through me.
Holy mother of pearl.
I think I'm underground. I hear noises above me. Linda, I'm trying to read. It sounds like machines, like a factory or something. I might be in the mill. I've seen the guy a few times. Those damn eyes staring at me. I hear him whispering stuff, but I don't know what he's saying. I think he's going to kill me. I'm so scared, Mom. I wish I could see you again. I wasn't the greatest son, but I knew you were always there for me. I could have asked for a better mom. Or I couldn't have asked for a better mom. Maybe you're better off without me. I don't know. If you ever read this letter, tell Rusty I'm not mad at him. It was my fault. I was acting like a jackass. Same as always. Just know I'm sorry for everything. I love you. Dwight A. Parker.
Dwight? That might be the Dwight from Dead by Daylight. I know one of the survivors' name is Dwight. I don't know what his last name is.
The Doctor.
He is my least favorite killer. He's like so broken to play against.
Stone. You want to read this one?
Yeah.
Fuck.
November 12th, 1962. Yeah, no shit. I've not heard from her. I did as instructed, but for weeks I've been left alone. Have I failed? Did I not perform my purpose as I was told? 5 names I have taken, but I feel no closer to the path. Every night I dream of the Force, the darkness all around me. I'm afraid, too scared to move forward or cry out, because it stands beyond the fog. Sometimes I can see their shapeless forms writhing in the flames like snakes. The hiss of their screams burns my ears. They are evil. Why do they scream? How am I to know evil alone? How can I be sure all the Cedar Hills has not been lost to sin? Should I not just destroy them all, purge the town completely? I will not act without instruction. I stand alone in the forest, waiting to reach the other side. If I cry out, I will be lost. I will wait. January 8th, 1963. Finally, she has come back to me and she's happy. I have well exceeded her expectations. She says she has found the root of evil, the source of the rot that is eaten at the town. I sit beneath its very foundations. Howard Tester is leader of a wicked coven. From him, the branches of evil stretch out, stretch out, and infect everything. But he is beyond my righteous judgment. Although he rots in the pit of hell, his spawn still lingers here. DPBK LR Jr. JR. 4 names, 4 more trials that I must conquer. She tells me not to rush. I cannot make a mistake. I will not fail. I will use the very fires that test her birth to carry out my task. I will turn his creation into the thing that destroys his legacy. I will purify it, so I will this town. Man and beast, metal and flesh, bound by fire. Then I will reach the other side and see what it is to be eternal, to be divine. I know what it is to believe. Through the force, the path is clear, and the fire waits for me. I will not be afraid.
Oop, wrong way. Any more? Okay, no more. Okay. So really, it was just Frank trying to help. He was just trying to help,
Yeah. The town was giving over to sin like Sodom and Gomorrah.
The steel mill, pure evil. Look, fire red, fire bad.
Fire bad. And Howard Tester, his legacy was cursed.
Okay. He made steel mill evil.
Must kill his descendants. That's probably who the baby was.
That is story. Other way. Spooky red light. Oh.
Okay, check our progress. Bog burgers.
Missing 4.
So they're not going in order anymore.
I guess not.
I don't think.
A bit confusing, but
It's probably giving you other chances to find everything.
Maybe.
Great. Just leave. Leave, Linda. Alright, back in the ritual chamber.
The House of Madness.
Horologium.
Are you?
It's just gonna age like 50 years.
Bonnie? What? Oh, easy. What is this?
It's okay. It's okay.
You're not Bonnie?
No, Bonnie was my mom. Did you know her?
Your mom?
Yeah, confused.
The fuck you mean, your mom?
How is that possible?
You're talking about Bonnie Rivera, right?
Yes, she was just here, but we were.
My mom died a few weeks ago.
No.
She's been dead for 10 years.
We were in the mill. We were just shooting. We just finished the movie.
What the hell?
My mom never talked about you, though. Who are you? Hello there, Stan.
Pants!
Pants.
Pants!
What the hell is going on here? Who the fuck is she?
After I lost you, I found this place and she was just here.
How'd you get here?
I don't know. I think I was brought here.
Why?
I don't know!
Dan,
You don't want to be here. Trust me.
you came here in this?
I think so.
Do you think it can also take you back?
No. Don't want to go back.
What do you mean? That's the face of bravery if I've ever seen it.
Please, no! Don't make me go back in. If I go back there, it'll kill me!
Hey, it's okay. Nobody's making you do anything. But,
Good job, Amir. You chose not to go back.
we should...
I don't think that's a good idea. Whoever came after me is still out there.
Yeah, the one way we came in.
go find Linda.
Linda?
Do you know Linda?
Linda Castle?
I get it now. You're a diehard, huh? Follow her here?
Follow her? No, we came here together.
Sure, you did.
Where is she? I need to see her.
Look, I don't usually like to get involved in any weirdo, stalkery kind of shit, but I could be persuaded to make an introduction. The price is right.
Maddie, you in on this?
Oh wait, what would have happened if I didn't click that?
You wouldn't have to pay the price.
Okay.
But he just like exploded when the bar hits him or something.
I think so. That thing would have crushed him.
It's the Grim Reaper or something.
Oh my god, the Death Eaters are here.
Expelliarmus or whatever.
Harry Potter went to school for 7 years. 6 years. He went to wizard school for 6 years. He knows one spell.
Expecto Patrona.
Okay, he knows 2 spells.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, we got the camera back. You know what that means.
He knows those 2 spells, and then he knows random spells which are just variations of row telekinetic force without words.
Bonnie. Whoa. Oh, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
We're all gonna die here. There's no way to...
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Bonnie, I'm so sorry.
He's mi hermanito and he's gone. Are you?
I'm okay.
Are you gone?
I'm okay.
How are you?
She just vanishes.
I'm not. But
I'm freaking out.
through this is if we can just keep it together. Just for a little while.
What is that thing out there?
I'm not okay, Bonnie. I'm one step closer to the edge.
Yeah, I'm about to break.
Great idea. So how the fuck do we do that?
There's the storm drain that could get us out. If we're lucky,
Right at the front gate.
find a way in from this chamber.
Anyway. Could be anywhere. Don't worry, Bonnie. I got a weapon.
It's coming.
That's right. I got you on camera.
I need this game to make up its mind.
These are really short chapters.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What do you see?
I don't see anything.
doesn't mean it's not there.
We didn't get to choose that.
I thought I had a handle on this.
Our fate changed.
Getting lost in here is like...
We told me we could have fought that.
Slicer.
What?
I wonder what's because we didn't get to see what Stan saw. Because he just came into that room saying like something's trying to kill me, and now he's like, this non-Euclidean mansion's making my brain go crazy. Like, that's a huge jump from where we last saw you, Stan. What happened?
Yeah, you were all angry and pissy, like, oh my god, we're gonna die.
These only started going off the rails when
I wonder, because like how some of the other massive games work, where like co-op lets you control two different perspectives. I wonder if the co-op lets you see what Stan saw or something.
Great.
Oh yeah, because you can probably pick to play as different characters.
I don't know if we should really be traipsing around the place right now.
We'll just stick together. We'll be fine. Let's go find them.
Are Linda and Sheriff Green, are they looking for me?
Why would they be looking for you?
I was just with them.
When?
Before I came here.
Sure.
Never mind.
Doors.
So many locked doors.
Y'all a little close.
We're waiting, Maddie. Find the door that opens.
Caesar, Augustus, you guys have any ideas?
Plato? Homer? Anyone?
Wow, an actual normal room. I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it's pop star. What's his name? He's the K-pop killer.
Yeah, I recognize that he's from DBD, but I don't know.
Trickster, that's his in-game name.
Ah, gotcha.
He uses a bat, throws knives.
Talismans for those who bear them.
I found a talismans.
Wait, I know this. This was... No, I can't.
Can't what?
This belonged to one of Frank Stone's victims.
Frank Stone?
The killer. From the mill. But what is it doing here?
I've seen it.
When did you see this before?
There was a book here that explained how it would offer some sort of protection or something.
It was probably in the room.
I think it was real, but...
Because we were controlling Jaime, so she might have saw it while...
One of us wear it?
In the...
Protection?
Hey, maybe we let the guy who almost got killed back there have a little extra insurance, huh?
Hey, how about no? Alright, so between our two options, keep it or give it to Chris.
I want Maddie to make it through this, so I'm gonna say Maddie.
Finders,
Chris
keepers. You had your chance, Chris. This is my time.
Anyone deserves it more than anyone else. But I found it, so...
It came off like weird. It came off like weirdly selfish.
Yeah. I don't think there are any good options though.
True.
Looks boring. Still, can't judge a book by its cover.
The Entomology of East England, the history of lows and other hundreds. Have you ever... I'm gonna read this quick. Have you ever wondered about history? Because if it's literally just gonna be like a book about just random places in England, it doesn't sound all
it's
that...
literally the book about the meaning of their names.
Hidden meanings. The changing nature of, for example, East Anglia named Woodbridge. The stories ever found. Woodbridge didn't actually have a literal wooden bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know England? There you go.
Oh, there it is. There's some plot.
Yeah, the real reason.
That's not boring.
Blood maybe what else is
that does not have anything to do with etymology.
I don't know what you mean. But we found a key.
Half a key.
A music box key.
Oh. Blood sacrifices made to elder gods open up a path.
Exactly. I also picked that up from the key.
They did him dirty with this model. He looks like a generic white dude.
How does he fit in that box? Because even if he
it folds over.
But even if he folds over, I don't know if he'd fit.
Yeah, his arms look a little out of place for where he's coming out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. A secret passage. Why not?
Secret tunnel.
Through the mansion.
Door. Nope.
Locked door. Gramophone. Sage.
Dr. Augustine Lieber conducting court-mandated psychological session 5 with patient Frank Stone. March
Interesting.
1961.
Wait, that's Augustine.
Since our last
But 1961?
An attack.
That's over 60 years ago.
Perhaps we could salvage this.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen.
As though you have a higher calling. This instinct of yours to inflict pain on others, to punish them, I don't believe it is.
Oh my god, we got a Harley Quinn situation.
These sessions are all about taking responsibility.
Oh, speaking of which, Joker 2 came out.
Don't watch it.
I'm
sorry.
I've heard people weren't really a big fan of it.
No.
Which I did like the first one, but I've not heard anything good for the second.
I rarely say a movie is bad. This was bad.
Really?
My opinions of it have gotten worse since I learned more about it after watching it. Like, we watched it, like, we essentially went to see it on accident. It's like this short version of the story. But watching it, it's nothing like the original Joker, the twins.
They're creepy. That's just a fact.
It's nothing like the old Joker. Like, there isn't really even a plot to it. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, there isn't really a plot to it either. And it's a musical.
It's a musical?
Yeah, it's a musical. But not like a good musical. I like musicals.
Curious.
Apparently.
I mean, I guess
one of the things I learned about it. Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, I think I'll be curious to look up some reviews for it, mostly just to like see what it is, I guess.
That people don't like.
Yeah, because
that's fair.
I do that with a lot of, like, there's a lot of movies where I just don't have an interest of seeing the actual movie, but I am interested in seeing what people say about it.
Mm-hmm. And like, one thing I learned after watching the movie, because I happened to see an article about it. Apparently, the writer or the director, one of the two, made the movie because he had to and made it a musical out of spite. They didn't want to make the movie.
Yeah, to be fair,
But like,
the first movie
Yeah,
didn't. The first movie wasn't really like.
I don't even know
I
you.
don't know. The first movie did not come across as like a movie that needed a sequel.
You're not gonna believe what happened. I found this
It kind of felt better as just like a one and done,
just came out of
even though it was a really great performance from Joaquin.
The Sam Green I knew from
Yeah.
Hills. He is an imposter. We cannot.
Also, hi Maddie.
I will admit,
This is Sam, except it's not Sam. It's fake Sam from a different world.
between us. But whoever
Moving on.
you can trust me. You have to.
Give me one good reason.
You've seen Augustine's archive. She's not just collecting every piece of the film you made. She's collecting
collecting
every piece of every film that could have ever potentially existed.
What is that even supposed to mean?
what it says.
Maddie, you have
I mean-
absolutely no reason to say I think Sam may be right.
You don't. You've seen something supernatural, but nothing related to what Sam is talking about.
Yeah. At best, you could say there's some like weird occult shit going on and like some weird technology because you don't know that Chris time traveled yet.
Yeah, you made the leap for some reason that Augustine is worshiping a dark god, and
Yeah.
that's it.
any of this. You're just not giving us any sort of concrete evidence or answers, just doubt.
It's a complex situation,
Augustine made it very simple. Give her the film, she helps us.
and that doesn't make you suspicious?
Yeah, it does. But I don't trust you either. Linda? Linda!
Now this is where you can start believing in the whole alternative worlds.
What happened? We were in the mill and.
What?
You're so old!
Oh boy. This kind of thing, it can happen. Sometimes.
Hey,
Hooray! Stan, you're back! Oh,
He's just like a cat that meows when it enters the room, so you know it entered the room.
it's like, I'm not sneaking up on you. Not stalking. Just want you to know I'm here. Give me attention.
Is this the movie you made?
Yeah. It is.
Technically, I'm the director.
Chris was present at the screening.
All right, let me see it.
What's so important about these film strips?
How can we be sure that he's not just trying to take them for himself?
We can't, but I guess we have to take that chance.
Take the chance a little faster,
Like that Chris got over the fact that Linda is significantly older now already.
to see the actual film.
Where is it?
Just a little switcheroo.
No, it was right.
Little do you know, Augustine is a master pickpocket.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still?
Yeah, apparently.
So, show it to me. Show me what you took from my son.
can't do that.
You can't do that?
I kinda, sorta, might have already made a deal with Augustine. It was before anybody else got here. I just went ahead.
You weasel. I don't like Stan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, technically, like, he doesn't have a reason to be suspect. Although, at least from the version that we've heard, it did sound like he just literally stole it from Robert.
Yeah.
There is a different route that we go through where he says, like, he didn't technically steal it, he won it in a bet from Robert.
Now, it wasn't personal.
But it's given, like, it's implied that he manipulated Robert in some way
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah, and I think it goes into, like, Robert was having, like a depressive episode or something.
Yeah.
Hey, you get what you wanted? You done with this fucking game?
If she's had all the pieces of the film this whole time, why does she keep us here?
Because someone needs to see the movie, Linda. If a
7
movie's
days.
the movie is played and no one is there to watch it,
Did it make a sound?
did it revive Frank Stone? Murder Mill. I will say, this is probably gonna be our last chance to break out before we get to where the shit hits the fan.
Well, I was gonna say, let's break here.
All right, then we'll break it here. That means that by next time we will probably be able to finish Frank Stone here. But
I am liking the story.
Yeah, I am liking it. I do. It'd be interesting, maybe on my own time, to go back and do the alternative things. Although I have seen the full alternatives to everything, but I do have to say, at least for my kind of grasp on the general populace, how they feel on the game, I don't quite understand why a lot of people are saying that they didn't like this game in the context of the other massive games. To me, it more or less feels like it fits in line, and I do like it well enough, I would say. And within the logic of the story, it feels like it's still fitting, at least to me. Whereas the stories for the Dark Pictures anthology games are kind of the weakest, but part of that's also because they're the shortest. So they have to really kind of up the pacing quite a bit. And they can't have as super complex plots because they're meant to be shorter games.
Yeah.
But overall, I'd say this is working out well. It'll be interesting to play Until Dawn after we finish this one. Because usually Until Dawn, by most people's rule, seems to be the best of the massive games. But
it was the first of that genre, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it did kind of set the tone, I guess, for everything that came after. Even though I think technically, I don't know if Massive made any games prior to Until Dawn, but I feel like Until Dawn, even if it wasn't the first, it was the one that kind of set it all. Kind of the same way that technically The Incredible Hulk was the first Marvel movie, but most people attribute Iron Man as where it really starts. Yeah. But anyways, thank you all for watching. We will catch you all next time to finish up the casting of Frank Stone.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Goodbye.
Night.